All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to my nutrition talk. We're going to talk about some supplements today. You guys know that we are a retailer of First Form, and so we've just been getting a lot of questions about what are these supplements? What would you recommend I take? And so I'm just going to kind of dive into a couple of things today. All right. So when it does come to supplements, as your resident nutrition coach, I think it is most important that I tell you guys I always recommend more of a balanced diet of whole foods over supplements. Supplements are not intended to replace food. They are intended to be just that, a supplement to your whole food intake. They can't replace all of the nutrients and benefits of whole foods, like fruits, vegetables, things like that. Whole foods are complex, containing a variety of micronutrients your body needs. By micro, I mean your vitamins, minerals, things like that. Also, essential fibers, whole grains, fruits, vegetables provide dietary fiber. All right, so I'm going to move into 3 supplements that I recommend anybody take. Anybody and everybody. These are probably the only 3 supplements I would recommend to all of my clients or anybody. I am going to go over whey protein and creatine a couple of slides down. So right now I just want to touch on caffeine. It is probably the most effective supplement on the market. There's been dozens of studies examining the effects of caffeine on performance and weight loss. It's been shown to reduce fatigue in many sports, including endurance, as well as strength and power sports. You can find it in pill form. It's usually more recommended, but coffee will also do the trick. All right. So we are a First Form retailer, which means if you guys order through us, you get some super cool deals that you wouldn't find online. I'm going to go over a couple of the supplements that they have that I would recommend besides the creatine and the caffeine. These aren't any specific order. I actually just added them in alphabetical order. So we're going to start with collagen. You guys have probably been hearing about this all over. It came onto the market, I'd say 5 years ago. It was huge. It's found in every single joint, tendon, bone, and ligament in our body. It is crucial to strengthening and keeping all of our tissues healthy. It also drastically improves our skin health, nail strength, and can slow the effects of aging. First Form does have a collagen protein. They make a non-flavored version, which I tend to like the best because you can add it to anything. They do have a couple flavored ones as well. All right, creatine. So this is another one of the most widely researched supplements on the market. It has a ton of benefits. So increased muscle size, increased strength, improve brain function. It'll aid to your recovery. And it's very inexpensive. So hundreds of studies have been conducted on creatine, and we can safely say that it works. When you look at all the research that has been published on it, it can actually improve strength, power, and repeated sprint performance between 5 to 15%, just pretty big. You do take it every day. Most people between 3 to 7 grams, I would say, usually 5. I take 5 grams of it a day. It works by increasing the body's natural stores of the creatine phosphate, which essentially allows your body to produce more ATP during short, high-intensity exercise. In short, ATP is the source of energy for every cell in your body. Muscular contraction causes your body to use that ATP. So when we work out, our ATP turns into ADP. Creatine turns that ADP back into ATP. For energy and recovery. So there's the short science version on that. Ignition. So this is actually one that I use personally. It is like a carb powder. Quality muscle gains start post-workout nutrition. So usually you always hear, oh, I leave the gym, I'm going to drink a protein shake. Cool. If you don't also refill your glycogen storage, which is like a fancy word for energy for your body, runs off carbohydrates, that protein is going to go back into filling your glycogen storage versus rebuilding your muscles. So I usually tell my clients I want a carb and a protein after a workout. Most people cannot eat directly after a workout. So this is a great supplement to add in with your protein shake. It's a powder, it's tasteless, works great. I'd also say intra-workout, this is a really good supplement. I usually use it max out days, meet days, long, intense workouts. So add a scoop of it with your protein powder. It's going to help keep that energy going. All right, we have made it to our whey proteins. First Form offers a lot of flavors, a lot of different kinds. They have a natural one that's going to be flavored with stevia, which is a sugar substitute. So with your whey protein, again, it is meant to be nothing but a supplement, meaning I tell most of my clients at most 1 to 2 scoops of a supplement a day. I want you guys getting your target goals of protein through whole foods mostly. There's been a ton of studies that have come from whey protein. Whey just means that it's coming from dairy products, generally a milk or a cheese. It's great to keep your protein intake up. It's really hard to hit 150 grams of protein, so this is going to help you get there. It's also good as a dietary supplement, a way to get in protein with keeping your calories low. They have a lot of options, like I mentioned. They do also have a vegan-powered, plant-powered one for our friends here. And it does come in a ton of flavors as well. Just going to move us into our level 1. So they do have 2 types of proteins. So your Formula 1 is a rapid whey protein isolate, meaning it's a pure protein, virtually free in carbs, fat, and lactose. It is pre-digested and it increases, your body is going to digest it very quickly. So it's normally the type of protein I would tell you to take directly after a workout. Level 1, on the other hand, is going to be a slow assimilating protein. This one is going to have a little bit more of carbs in it. It's going to be a little bit higher in calorie. But this is one that if you're like on the go, you need something as a meal replacement. Again, not recommended for everybody, but this is the one that you would take if that's something you were looking for. Again, comes in a ton of flavors. I personally use this one in my coffee every morning. So they do have some red and green options. You guys probably see these all over social media. They're huge on the market. So 80% of our immune system is located in our gut. These are going to be good gut health supplements. The Opti Greens includes organic grasses, botanical superfoods, phytonutrients, digestive enzymes, and probiotics. So this one's going to help with gut digestion and health. It's going to boost your natural energy levels and reduce bloating and digestive issues. Again, you can get all of this stuff from Whole Foods in your normal diet. Green is a probiotic, red is a prebiotic. So this one's going to increase blood flow, eliminate harmful toxins, and boost your immune system. This one is derived from fruits, berries, vegetables, and herbs. You guys should know that all of our vegetables are a different color because that means they have different minerals in them, different antioxidants, different nutrients. So this is just a mix of all of those, so you can get it all at once. Microfactor, I know Coach Jeff, Coach Brenda, Coach Colby are all a fan of this one. So they come in a little pack and you'll get these 6 vitamins. It's a daily pack, you take it every day. It comes with an antioxidant, which directly supports your immune system. It comes with a multivitamin. It's going to help all of your body systems, including supporting healthier metabolic functions, energy production. It's going to have a probiotic, which promotes healthy gut, which we just talked about above. It has the CoQ10, which is also an antioxidant to help your body produce more cellular energy. This will help you with cardiovascular function. Essential fatty acids. With our diet, environment, and lifestyle today, stress is at an all-time high, as you guys know. This stress suppresses our immune system and makes recovery more difficult. This essential fatty acid blends contains omega-3s, which have been shown to support joint health and help maintain a healthy brain, heart, and your joint health. Which will bring us to our last one, fruit and veggies. This blend gives the extra edge you need, providing a diverse superfood blend. So again, if you're taking the microfactors, you don't need to be taking the greens and the reds. You're getting that out of this pack. All right, so that was kind of all I found as far as things that I would recommend to my clients out of that list. There's a lot of other things. If you guys do have questions of anything else that you found throughout the first form list, you can always holler at me, shoot me an email, talk to me at the gym, anything. Coach Colby would like to know if, or was that in the chat? Oh, okay. If I would recommend a plant protein over a whey protein. So of course, unfortunately, the vegan powered, the vegan pro power, it is going to have less protein than your whey proteins. Some people are lactose intolerant, which is where that whey protein is coming from. So if you are one of those people, I do recommend trying out the vegan options. Okay, if you are not going to drink a protein shake after you work out and you're looking for the best whole food sources, I'm going to go with any types of lean meat. Again, it's kind of why I do shoot for supplements after a workout, because not everyone's ready to go eat some chicken or salmon or any other kind of lean cut meats, tuna, things like that, that you might normally eat throughout your diet. I know personally, after I work out, I'm not ready to eat right away. But if you are, definitely going for leaner cuts of meat. So if you are in a hurry and you have to eat out, but you're looking for a better option out, I think is the question. A lot, right? So one thing I do want to start with is don't be fooled by the salad trap. A lot of times things are marketed to us in the grocery store, in media, that it's the healthier option. A lot of times if you go to a fast food restaurant and you get a salad, it's going to be just as bad for you as the burger and fries. When it goes for things like that, I would say, yes, go for a salad. Make sure it's not filled with just croutons, nuts, fried fruit. Dried fruit. Always get your dressing on the side. Make sure you check the back of those things. Urbane Cafe is a great one. I usually go to Hook Burger. I get a chicken sandwich on a lettuce wrap. I do no mayo. Not everyone can do that, but looking for healthier options. Don't be afraid to be that person when you go out that's like, hey, can I get this off the menu item? Or can I get all of the sauces on the side? They're usually more than happy to help you with that. On rest days for me, supplementation would look like I'm always taking my creatine every day. I take electrolytes every day. And I do my protein coffee every day. I don't add in any extra like carb powders. I still try to hit my target macros every day because it's still important. If you are moving around a lot as an athlete, that even on rest days, you're giving your body the same amount of nutrients that you would on the day prior and for the next day. So we want to make sure that we're fueling that recovery and still getting ready for the next day versus eating like half of that because maybe I'm not moving as much. So my supplementation and my food usually looks the same on a rest day than it would on a regular day. So difference, I think, question is kind of hard to explain. Looking for high calorie dense foods versus low calorie dense foods. I think You're meaning like satiety here, like being full? So I'll put it this way. I have a client that thinks she's regularly under eating. It's like, I don't know how I'm gaining weight because I'm not eating a lot and I'm always hungry. What is happening is this person is maybe not eating a lot of food because they're eating a lot of processed food or a lot of fast food that even though your amount of food isn't much, it's very dense in calories, probably cooked in a lot of oil. Maybe it's fried, it's processed, high sugary food versus someone that say shops the parameter of the grocery store, which is where you're going to find things that don't necessarily have labels on them. A lot of whole foods don't have labels on them because they're natural. They're grown from the earth. These kinds of things you're going to find really hard to fill your calorie goals for the day, if that's something you have. Vegetables, fruits, things like that are going to be much smaller in calorie, but more filling in satiety. So you're going to be fuller longer. Also protein, lean proteins are going to be your best bet for staying fuller longer on a lower calorie goal. So question is, what is easiest thing for someone to change to make the biggest impact on diet nutrition? Of course, this is relative to person or client and what their normal daily life already looks like. I would say my 3 big ones are take a 15-minute walk every day, drink more water, and add in vegetables, right? So start adding in versus taking away. Usually seems to be the easiest way to get things moving. If I can get you eating those vegetables, I can start getting you fuller on less calorie, like we kind of just answered in the question before. So the big one, usually when I start working with people, is adding versus taking away, so they don't feel like they're missing things or restricting or binging.
Cool. Love that. And 2 of those 3 things don't have to do with food.
Nope. 2 of those 2 things do not have to do with food.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Sam. Appreciate it.
Bye, guys.
We'll try to get this uploaded.